Hello everyone, I'm Aditya here. Welcome to Softech. In this session, we're going to discuss about the SAP Rise. And SAP Rise is a concept which every one of us has to understand, whether it can be fresher to most experienced professionals in SAP. We have got this very interesting and exciting concept of SAP Rise. Most of us might have already heard about it. Even if you've not heard about SAP Rise, what exactly is it and why we all have to understand this is something which we are going to discuss in the coming few minutes. Alright, let's move on. So in this session, the agenda of this session will be introduction to Rise with SAP, Rise with SAP Commercials, the new SAP S/4HANA Cloud and Private Editions. Now, welcome to the digital economy. We have everything running on systems and mobiles, tabs, laptops. So everything is running digital, and the business is going digital. Each and every business and each and every process which within the organizations is moving to digital. Now, in this context, it's very important for us as an enterprise to integrate the entire organization's functions and business processes into a network of solutions with one platform. So there should be a one common platform on which all these new technologies of integrating with the applications from various sources. We are trying to not just connect all the SAP solutions for various requirements of an organization, but also link it with non-SAP or non-SAP technologies as well. For example, if you would like to integrate data with SAP data with Android application, then that is something which we have to go ahead and do that. So now this is the way the business would run, wherein we have the intelligent enterprise. Now, SAP's vision for our customers is something which we have on the screen, where basically they wanted to build a platform which they have done it with BTP. Most of us have already heard about BTP. If you have not heard, then it's a platform which is something which SAP created a couple of years back, which enables us to access a lot of cloud applications and cloud offerings that SAP gave. All that we have to do is just connect with the browser link of BTP, and from there you have to just log into it and then access that particular application that we want online. And once you purchase the licenses and all, you can start accessing it through your web browser. And it's a very powerful tool, and it also integrates a lot of other applications here. Now then they have built the sustainability management. Then they have created the intelligence suite. If you remember, in the past we used to call it as enterprise suite. Now we call that enterprise suite as intelligence suite. The reason for that is because it is integrated with a lot of artificial intelligence, machine learning, Internet of Things. There are a lot of things that are integrated here. Then we have the industry cloud, wherein we have anything that we have it on the cloud, any technology, any concept which is there on the cloud. So we have these two things integrated, and then we have the business process intelligence across all functions of an organization, and then we have the business network on top of it, which is running on the internet. So these are the basic things that SAP has built upon, and this was a vision, but we already have most of them in place, and we are already started offering it to the organizations as well. So this is the actual flow which comes under the Rise. So what exactly Rise does is it integrates a lot of technologies into a one platform. It's a concept. So basically, what exactly Rise does, Rise with SAP brings together everything you need to transform your business in the way that works best for you, regardless of your point of departure or how fast you want to move. So in the past, what used to happen is integrating technologies was actually a challenge. It used to take time. Time and resources have to be required. So that is something which had happened in the past. But now SAP want to make it more simple. That's the reason they have introduced the Rise, which actually enables us to do the business transformation as a service. Now we have ECC customers. The focus is on ECC customers, S4HANA customers, and new customers as well. So we've got Rise with SAP, business transformation as a service. Now we had got the software as a service, platform as a service, and then we have the infrastructure as a service. Now we have the business transformation as a service, and all points of departure. So let's move on from the infrastructure. We have infrastructure as a service. We have on the down below we have this infrastructure as a service where you can just purchase a cloud space and then start using that. And then we have the platform as a service, wherein you can have a particular platform can be purchased, and then on that you can keep any of your applications. But then we have application as a service. So all these are this applications as a service is called SaaS, software as a service. And then we have the network. So these all things are already there in the place. Then we have the technical migration. Then we have the business process intelligence. So business process intelligence is where it is very critical and it's been introduced in the latest recent innovations. Then we have all points of departure are here. This is what we have. So building your intelligent enterprise. So how do we build the intelligent enterprise? It's possible with the Rise. So in the Rise with SAP is basically, in simple words, as I already told, it's a business transformation as a service. So business transformation as a service. Now, comprehensive, intelligent, customer-specific offerings, wherein we have offering components like SAP Business Process Intelligence, Discovery Reports is possible, Business Technology Platform, CPA credits, or Business Network Starter Package, Custom Code Analyzer, S4HANA deployment with model of choice, on infrastructure provider of choice. So these are all the offerings that we have in this components in the Rise. Then what can be done? We can analyze how processes perform, get tailored recommendations and benchmarks against industry standards, complement, extend and integrate with SAP partner, or as I told you, third-party solutions using the same data model and business services as SAP applications, and digitize collaboration with all of our trading partners, tools and services from SAP to support our whole journey that can be augmented by SAP's strong ecosystem. So one offer, one contract, and unmatched turnover. Then we have Rise with SAP, customer first and partner centric approach. So basically, we had a lot of applications which were technology centered. Technologies. What do you mean by technology centered? Is like you have to adjust your business requirements according to the technology. That was something which was there in the previous practices. But when it comes to this Rise, our focus is on customer first. So we are going to focus on what exactly the customer needs, and then keep everything under the partner-centric approach. That is how we are going to build everything. So SAP and the ecosystem, a win-win strategy. The customers win. Now, how do they win? The Rise with SAP is our conceptual service to the intelligent enterprise and provides an accelerated and cost-effective path to cloud ERP and intelligent enterprise. So partners win. How do they win? Services strategy has pivoted to foster deeper collaborations with partners. Now, what do I mean by that? Is like we have got a vendor or a customer who is working on non-SAP systems also, and they do have their own digital solutions. Then we can easily integrate with them as well using the concept of Rise. So SAP wins. So how do SAP as an organization, we as an organization win? It's like accelerate the move of SAP's on-premise install based customers to the cloud by working alongside partners through each step of the customer journey to the intelligent enterprise. So what we observe here is, if you're going for Rise with SAP, you can clearly see that it recommends us to go with SAP S4 HANA Cloud. So when customers start using the SAP S4HANA Cloud rather than the SAP S4HANA on-premise, they've got to have more features. So sooner or later, all the customers to take the advantage of the RISE have to move on to the latest version, and that too preferably S4HANA Cloud. And partner-centric, we got the partner-centric GTM approach by engage a partner. So the goals and success of RISE with SAP necessitate leveraging the scale and expertise of partners. So partners bring value with strong relationships as a trusted advisor to customers, industry, and the line of business expertise. Deep technical capabilities and innovation solutions and applications built on SAP platform. And how do we engage a partner? So engage business partners for relevant partners. So based on factors such as incumbency, industry and domain expertise, customer testimonials, S4HANA package solutions, innovations and integrations. So who are the partners? So partners are like, IBM is a partner for SAP. So Accenture is a partner to SAP. Now, the third one is the partner-led service aligned to RISE customer engagement. Now, this is where all the partners come in. Business process redesign. Let's say if the client wants the entire business process to be redesigned, we have C-suite information agenda, industry process expertise and digital blueprint, business advisory, and all these things can be done by the partners. And then we have the technical migration and implementation. For example, they have already been, as we already discussed, if they are working on SAP ECC or S4HANA old version, and move them to the cloud. So that's something which the partners are going to take care of. So package migrations, implementations, integration expertise, application managed services, organizational change management, cloud integration services, these all come under the technical migration and implementation. So building the intelligent enterprise, we have the IP built on BTP, packaged applications, continual process evolution, and cloud extensions. So we've got this RISE with SAP commercials. Let's see what exactly we do have in it. So basically, if we look at the customers, they have a different starting point for everyone. Now, let's say I'm taking a couple of examples of customers who are like, one of the customer comes up to us and say that we plan to move to S4HANA in the next 12 to 24 months. Or they have a requirement like we move to S4HANA cloud with our first subsidiaries. We started the update of our old ECC system to S4HANA on-premise. I'm on SAP PHP 0, ECC latest, the beginning version of the ECC. We all know that we have PHP enhancement package 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth to around 8. So far I have not made up my mind to when to move to the S4HANA. I was new to SAP and was directly moved to public cloud. Now we identify how we can transform our business using SAP S4HANA cloud. So these are the various possibilities in which we can come in and start working on the project. So the right offerings for all customers. Now we've got this S4HANA with deployment model of choice, whether it might be public cloud or the private one. Now, in this, the new customers looking to drive innovation and reimagine their business process, we have S4HANA Cloud with RISE elements. So RISE with S4HANA Cloud. Then we have got the S4HANA Cloud RISE elements quadrix. So RISE with S4HANA Cloud for experience management. Then we have the install-based customers looking to move to S4HANA with a system conversion and safeguard higher investment. So that we have this S4HANA Cloud Private Edition plus RISE elements. So RISE with S4HANA Cloud or Private Edition. These are the various offerings that SAP is giving. Comprehensive, intelligent, customer-specific offerings. Now, RISE with SAP what's really included. Now, all components included in the RISE SAP offerings. For example, if you have S/4HANA cloud deployment, that might be public cloud or private cloud. With that, we have got a lot of tools and services. So if you observe here, we are mostly focusing on the cloud offering, but not the on-premise. So meanwhile, there is an option, but it's highly recommended that we go for cloud for getting all the advantages of RISE. Now we have tools and services in which we have the readiness check, customer code, migration applications, learning hub. These all are included in it. And SAP Business Process Intelligent Discovery Reports, we have identify and implement business process improvements through process analysis. These all things can be done. Now, business technology platform, that's called BTP. I think most of us have already heard about it, but BTP is a very innovative and very successful platform. Now, cloud platform enterprise agreement credits, we have say for example public cloud and we have private cloud. So minimum 2000 annual credit values, maximum cap of 16,000, completed as 1% of annual net public cloud and all. Then we have the business. When it comes to the private cloud, we have 4,000 annual credit values, maximum cap of 16,000, completed as 1% of the annual net private cloud value. Now we've got additionally business network starter pack. When we have Ariba starter pack, then we have the asset intelligence network, then we have logistics business network. So these are also been included in this entire package as a starter pack. So we've got not all the options that we have in the Ariba professional will be there here, but a lot of things are included here. Now we've got the flexibility with SAP Cloud extensions, like improved business agility. Now what do we mean by improved business agility is like you have the flexible termination dating. Licenses must be terminated within the initial cloud contract period. That's MTCE must be paid till the licenses are terminated. So RAM, we've got year 1 ACV must be 25% of the AACV. So these are all the things that we have. Expanded value is like we can have this land, adapt, consume, and expand footprint of latest SAP Cloud innovations can be reduced double payments. So these are the things that we have, and I'm going to discuss about these things in the coming sessions very detailedly. But this is an overview of SAP RISE, right? So I'm just passing on with the basic introduction. So the new S/4HANA Cloud or Private Edition, we've got this. So we all know what is a public cloud and a private cloud. So anything like Amazon Web Services or Azure, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud Platform, this all comes under the public cloud. And if let's say the customer himself is introducing a particular cloud in their own organization, it comes as a private cloud. But remember, the private cloud is extremely costly. It's extremely costly. Now, customer has ability and mindset for transformational project, low landscape complexity. That's what we have as a customer, and the customer has plans for an evolutionary journey to the cloud, high landscape complexity, mostly complex and fragmented, highly customized systems. So these are the things that we have. So basically, we are looking at offerings for public and private cloud. And SAP's offerings for public cloud and private cloud. So what we have is a complete modern software as a solution ERP solution with full public cloud benefits, the fastest path to innovation and the lowest turnaround TCO, and a clean cloud ERP solution without converting old legacy ERP processes and configurations, to reimagine business processes and take advantages of standardized best practices. An SAP offering where we have the rapid conversion of existing SAP ERP environments to a modern cloud-based architecture, and full enterprise management scope as subscription and low TCO from cloud economics. And software as a service landscape at our own pace, full extensive ERP functionality, including the partner add-ons with the ability to extend and enhance. So these are the offerings that SAP is giving for public cloud and private cloud. S/4HANA Cloud Private Edition, key benefits and values happens to be the business benefits. Uh, if you talk about what are the business benefits of SAP S/4HANA Cloud, uh, the private edition, we have got this full scope of S/4HANA scope and line of business and industry processes supporting 25 industries. Wide range of defined partner add-ons, 64 country region versions in 39 languages, and your SAP concise your service to move to the cloud. Strategic benefits that we have here in the system conversion and brownfield migration into the cloud. So we've got this application and technical operations out of one hand, safeguarding prior investments into SAP systems. Now we've got this. Okay, and we have wide range of defined partner add-ons, 64 country region versions in 39 languages. And we have SAP Concierge service to move to the cloud, just in case if they are already on-premise. Strategic benefits, we have system conversions and brownfield migrations into the cloud, application and technical operations out of one hand, and I'm going to discuss more in detail about one hand in the conversations, safeguarding prior investments into the SAP systems. The technical benefits happens to be the access to SAP S/4HANA extensibility framework, side-by-side and in-app extensions. And this is also one of the very important concepts discussing about the side-by-side and in-app extensibility. Code enhancement and code modification, expert configurations and scalable platform. Operational benefits happens to be the resilience and TCO of hyperscalar infrastructure, technical operations done by SAP, upgrade installations on customer request. Now coming to the technical benefits, we have access to SAP S/4HANA extensibility framework, side-by-side and in-app extensibility, code enhancement and code modifications, expert configurations, and we have scalable platform. Operational benefits, resilience and TCO, hyperscale infrastructure, technical operations done by SAP, and we've got the upgrade installation on customer request as well. Now, one commercial construct, we have the entire platform is given as a one commercial construct, wherein we have this ERP infrastructure and technical services. Now here, if you observe, we have got the traditional offerings that we had, in which we used to have this application management services, technical managed services, infrastructure management, software support, advisory and implementation services. These all were given as a part of this infrastructure. But when it comes to the latest one, where we have the simple commercial construct, wherein instead of purchasing all these individually, we are having a complete SLA and support for these all applications, like support, software support, and then we have got this. Now, then we have the SAP S/4HANA Cloud, private cloud as well. We can have the, so I'm discussing about the private cloud in this scenario, and I'll also explain you about the S/4HANA public cloud as well. Then we have the advisory implementation services, application management services. Then we have a separate contracts for this. But if you see here, the separate contracts are there for the advisory, implementation, application management. Then we have this technical managed services, wherein we have this, and SLA and support. So these are the things that we have. But in SLA and support, we have all these things in one go, where everything comes under the governance and security. Now here we consider this SAP S4 HANA private edition, SAP provided scope, wherein we have this the same process, but we are discussing in detail like functional scope. So when it comes to the functional scope, we have SAP software plus enterprise support, S4 HANA enterprise management. Then we have this cloud connector, SAP Adobe Document Services for printing. These are all there in place from long time, but the cloud connectors and success factors and all these things we have got them recently on board. And previously it was actually provided as an individual separate offering. So upsell packages and partner add-ons. So many S/4 HANA line of business and industry add-ons are available. Many beyond S4 HANA add-ons are also available, and partner add-ons are available. So when it comes to this is the functional scope. Infrastructure management, we have low TCO, highest flexibility, best scalability options, availability, and data center availability is also there. Technical managed services, we have high availability and business continuity. SLA 99.7% for productive systems and 95% for the non-productive systems. Service based by roles and responsibilities matrix, technical system operations, landscape deployment, upgrade installations, service delivery 24 by 7, and setup for the RFC connection. These are all the offerings that SAP is providing for the cloud, SAP S4 HANA cloud. Now, in the private cloud, when we go for this S4 HANA private cloud, the offerings that SAP is giving is the services provided by the, different partners. Like these are all the various options we have, and when it comes to service partners, we have all these service partners like Accenture, Deloitte, IBM, Atos, DXC, Infosys, NTT Data, TCS, T Systems, Capgemini, E&Y, PwC, Cognizant, HCL, LTI, Tech Mahindra, Wipro. These are all various service partners which we have with SAP. Strong service partners from which they actually provide services to provide all these solutions to the customer. That's it. And just in case if you have any questions, you can keep that in the comment box, and I'll reply you back to that. And so soon come back with the next session. And if you're interested to learn any latest technologies individually, one-on-one or in a live sessions, you can contact us in the email ID provided in the description. Thank you. Have a great day. And please do consider subscribing to our channel for great videos like this, and also like this video and share it with all your friends. Thank you. Have a great day.